so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And now here is Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tommy
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Swing and a line drive. Naylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third. The third
bases are empty here with 2 away, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way.
Nope.
1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
2-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Just hung in there on that one. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Heading for second is Arenado. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Has a look, now the pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
From the stretch, the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Dakota Hudson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Next to hit, Ian Happ, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
One and one.
Down 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Anthony Rizzo would be next. 3-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 32 driven in. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8.
And stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off 1-0. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Dakota Hudson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Barnhart is off a first with 2 away. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now, and this guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, number 22 on the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
The catcher.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Enters play here at 279. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So next to hit is Javier Baez, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Glove by Arenado to second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Darryl Cooley.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Darryl Cooley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Hot shot down the line. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Inside and low. 2-1. This is foul right side. The 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have
Leading up for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
Now the pitch. Pitch on the way.
Ball, 1 strike.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nico Horner sent packing to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Ian Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit to short. DeYoung gathers it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 5, Nick Castellanos.
Now here it comes. Nicholas Castellanos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Count is even. 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count is 2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he falls behind. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. The 1-0. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
The right fielder.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. 3-2 pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 32 now for the season, and with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And that misses. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So stepping in is Wilson Contreras. He drew a base on balls his first time up. from the stretch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
From the belt, the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 on the way. Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they stretch the lead to 5-1. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Baez.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Baez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now the 2-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Two and two now to Baez. Hard hit at third. Arenado's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in next, Darryl Cooley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty, how about this, B-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer at this point.
Daniel Ponce de Leon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now is Nico Horner.
Second baseman.
He grounds it sharply to third. Arenado has it, and there are 2 away now. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bull
all ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't, but I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. The 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. That brings in Tommy Edman. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. First pitch on its way. Harrison Bader stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cards leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Naylor. First pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart has it, and he makes the throw to first. Naylor retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Stepping in once again is Ian Happ. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now here's the pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on
right
the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Anthony Rizzo would be next. 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. In his career versus this pitcher, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Here's the first pitch to him. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. And now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now back, the first baseman.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done.
Now
Alejandro Zepeda takes the ball
Number
here as he'll
56.
enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Pitch popped up. Rizzo is over and he puts it away for the first out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naylor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The bat.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher.
Now the first pitch.
Contreras.
Contreras is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Fly ball right down the line in left. O'Neill moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in next, Javier Baez. Lifetime against this particular arm, just 3 for 14. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually
Number
pitching
2,
is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1.
Moving off to St. Louis, the left fielder, Tyler.
He's set. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Catcher, Tucker.
Next, it'll be Tucker Barnhart, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Dylan Carlson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis. Number 4.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down. John Gant comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Albert Cheney is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. First pitch coming. Here it is. The average right at the. Here's the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So now into the box is Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Happ is off of first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The 2-2. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and none left. Josh Bennett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bennett has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. In there, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, The center fielder.
Next to hit is Harrison Bader. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's fouled away. Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cards leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. His prior history versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a swinging bunt up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. He'll try again. 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Darryl Cooley, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Misses, ball 2. Baez stands at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Nick Castellanos now starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First offering. Paul DeYoung comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Tyler O'Neill comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Striding in is Tucker Barnhart. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 1-1, here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Cardinals down to their final strike here. St. Louis, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Chicago brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Ian Anderson picks up his league-leading 13th win. Dakota Hudson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is the...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee.
Inside the